It is undoubtedly the ceiling of intellectual battles in anime history, but due to its overly extreme ideological core, it has been banned in many countries. However, this still did not affect its status as a masterpiece. It is the famous Death Note. In the eyes of the public, Light Yagami is an excellent all-round student who can always top the national mock exams, but with a lonely personality. He always thinks that people around him are muggles. The endless violence and crimes make him more tired of this boring and corrupt world. One day in class, he found a black notebook falling from the sky, named Death Note. As the name suggests, anyone whose name is written in the notebook will die. What era is this? Still playing this kind of thing? Light immediately thought it was a new prank at school. He put the notebook back in place and was about to leave. But after taking a few steps he did a total 180. Light himself couldn't figure out what kind of psychology he was in, but finally turned back and took the notebook home. After returning home, he carefully studied the rules of using the notebook. The notebook stated that when writing a name, you must remember the person's face in your mind to avoid accidentally harming someone with the same name. If the cause of death is not specified, the target will die of cardiac arrest 40 seconds after the name is written. If the cause of death is specified, you can continue to add details of the death within 6 minutes after writing. Such a well-thought-out setting aroused Light's interest. He wanted to test the power of the notebook, but he was also afraid that someone would really die because of it, making himself bear the crime of murder. At this time, a news about a kidnapper was being broadcast on TV. Looking at the kidnapper's information released by the TV station, Light wrote the kidnapper's name in the notebook half-believingly. As time passed by, 40 seconds later, the kidnapper really died of cardiac arrest. Light was instantly shocked and terrified. After calming down, he comforted himself that it was just a coincidence. But what if it's not a coincidence? Light felt that more experiments were necessary, and in the process of the experiments, his genius-level IQ gradually revealed. First of all, he ruled out targeting criminals or big shots because relevant information may be blocked for a period of time after the incident, which is not conducive to verifying the effect. His eyes fell on the bad teenagers in the school. In his opinion, these guys who are deserving to die will not change their ways even if they enter society. Their deaths are, in a sense, eliminating harm for the people. Just as Light was hesitating whether to attack them, a group of street racers stopped a girl and tried to force her to leave and assault her. The leader of them accidentally exposed his name. Since he didn't know the specific writing of the name, Light even wrote all the homophones in the notebook. The next second, the leader really died in a car accident as written in the notebook. It was not until this moment that Light finally believed that this was a veritable death note. The blood on his hands did not make Light fall into fear, but instead gave him an illusion the power of God is in his hands. He truly felt the meaning of living for the first time. In just a few days, he wrote a lot of names in the notebook, and just as he was immersed in the pleasure of this trial, an uninvited guest came to his door.